Hey you guys, editing me here. Okay, so this is the intro. Let me explain. So the video that you're about to watch, I actually filmed the beginning of November, and today is the night of November 19th. Yeah, it's November 19th, but it's like 9:30 at night. I edited this video like pretty much right after I filmed it, a day or so after. And when I was done, I was like going through the reels and there was no intro. So I had every intention to very quickly film an intro once I noticed. So just like time has gone by and I really enjoy it. I like the video. I'm proud of it, you know, I'm happy with it. So I want to share it with you guys. That's the whole point, you know? So I'm just gonna sit down and tell you guys what's up. Like, I didn't film an intro. I thought I did, but it's not there, you guys, it's not there. So instead of just throwing the footage away and like being bummed out, and I'm gonna just put this as the intro and let you guys know that whoops, my bad. But today's video is gonna be like a quick, like what I would consider quick. It's probably like a 20-minute makeup routine. It is a full face, so you know, I feel like it's a lot to get done within 20 minutes, but we can do it. It's not hard. It's very, very simple. I'm gonna walk you through it. These are for like your girl on the go that still wants to look and feel beautiful, but doesn't have an hour, 2 hours, you know, a crazy amount of time to do their makeup, but maybe can spare an extra 20 minutes in the morning. And if you don't need a full face of makeup, if you're not that kind of girl, you can also make edits to like the routine that I'm going to show you. Like, if you don't really care about bronzing and contour, you can just throw some blush on and you're happy. Then that saves you 2 steps. If you're not going to wear eyeshadow, but you'll just throw on some mascara, well, that's going to save you a step. So it's 20 minutes or under. So that's what this video is. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. I know this intro is like so strange, but I couldn't just not put an intro, because then you would just see me straight going to like putting on foundation. You'd be like, wait, what's happening? So that's what's happening. We're doing a quick, easy 20-minute get ready for your girls who just don't have the time, you know? So roll the footage. For foundation, I'm gonna use my trusty NARS Soft Matte Foundation. I have gone through like 3 or 4 of these bad boys. I freaking love this foundation. Now, I know some of you are gonna be thinking, Lauren, that's a full coverage foundation, and this is like an everyday, on the go, quick mom makeup look. And I hear you, okay? I really, really hear you. But I'm a full coverage girl. But there is just something about the way a full coverage foundation makes me feel. I feel confident. I feel like, yes, I have just transformed my skin, my face. I feel like it gives me the coverage that I want without looking dry. So now that we have the foundation on, it's blended really, really nicely. See what I'm talking about? It's just such a beautiful foundation. But for concealer, we're gonna go drugstore. We have that expensive foundation. We're gonna go affordable concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. It's the L'Oreal Infallible. Love this concealer. So I just go right under the eye, right here. We're just gonna brighten this bad girl up. And then I do want to lift the eye, so I just kind of go like this. I don't put too much. And I just put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead. I don't put too much because my forehead is where I have the most texture, the most of the like bumps. So I don't want to like highlight it, but I also want there to be balance on my face. I kind of experiment with my concealer just to see what flatters my face the best. I suggest you guys do the same, because I know that you see like people draw the big triangles and all this crazy shit. You don't do that. If you're doing that, stop. I used to do that. I'm not judging you. I used to be that person too. But just stop, you know? You don't need to. Also, if you let your concealer sit for just like a couple of minutes, obviously the consistency, the thickness of your concealer will determine if you participate in this technique. But if you let your concealer sit on your face for 1 to 3 minutes, I'm not sure like the scientific word, but it kind of thickens up and it makes your concealer have a little bit more fuller coverage. I actually like there to be more coverage underneath my eyes because that's where I have the darker circles. So it just depends on like where you want the most coverage, but you can let your concealer sit for a few minutes and it will thicken up, and it will provide more coverage. So for my under eye, I wanted to mention I do go in Flawless concealer brush. I just blended out this one, but I forgot to pause the music in the background. So I don't want to like get in trouble. So I'm just letting you guys know. I don't feel like this brush provides the right like shape or angle to get in. My e.l.f. Total Face Sponge does. So while I don't always use this concealer brush, I'm using it this time because the sponge just isn't giving me like what I want. I think it looks really, really nice. It's so pretty. It brightens just enough. Leaving it sit there for a little bit provides a really, really nice amount of coverage. I think it's really just a beautiful product. Okay, and now we are ready for powder. I just go in with a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I'm not sure if it will focus or not. And I just have the shade Light. It's just light. So I have stopped using a sponge to go in with my powder. I just felt like it would really leave my face looking really, really cakey. I'm not super oily. I just sweat. But I'm not super oily. I don't excrete a lot of oils from within. So I don't need a whole bunch of powder. I felt like I wanted to because you would see people just like pounding on the powder. But I've discovered it's okay to not have to be like everyone else, you know? So I'm just kind of putting and then immediately brushing away. I'm not grabbing any more new powder. I'm just using what's left on my brush and I'm just kind of setting it. Like there's barely anything. I'm just making sure that she's locked. All of my quick get readiers out there, whether you're a mom or you're a student, you want to make sure that you still look fresh, you still look good, you still look like you got sleep. What are some of your like go-to products? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Let everybody know. So I do go in with a quick little bronzing contour moment, but I'm going to be using the iconic London. I love this powder. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Look how beautiful. This is the ultimate bronzing powder. I don't know if this is a shade or what. Okay, this is in Warm Bronze. So I just take kind of a domed brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, 125. I just dip her in. Yes, I use this big old brush to contour my nose real quick. So what do we think so far? See, it's just like, just dip it in and that's it. So I am going to go in with some blush just to give my cheeks some pinkness, and I love this Milani Luminoso. It's a cult favorite. If you haven't tried the Milani blushes, they're the best. Their lip products are the best at the drugstore. I just don't like their eyeshadow. Next, we're gonna go in with highlighter. I like to use the Becca Vanilla Quartz. Super pretty. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm just going to go in with the Juvia's Place. It's Vanessa times Juvia's Place. I think this palette is beautiful. You can take it from day to night. I'm just going to sweep on Busy right here. Technically it's the bottom, but it's this bottom shade right here. I'm just going to sweep this on the crease of my eyelid, and that's it. Grab just a much smaller Morphe brush. It's the M506. I'm going to go back into my highlighter. I'm just going to grab a little bit just to put on the inner corners. I want to make those guys stand out. We'll put it over on this side. Then I'll take some on my brow bone. And we're just going to want to brush out those brows. So for my brows, even on like a fancy day, I just brush them out after I do my eyeshadow, and then I go over them with the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Mascara Gel. That's all I do. Do y'all see this? All this freaking hair? Could you imagine if I colored, like, color and wear? Like, what? Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna go back in with some setting spray just real quick. And I have used the Hard Candy Long Wear Setting Spray. It's a 12-hour wear plus foundation and cucumber extract. Looks like this. Love her. She doesn't have a smell. She's getting kind of low, so her spray is a little annoying, but upon first purchase, like whenever the product has a good amount in it, it sprays just fine. I'm at the bottom, so it's kind of like one of those like sporadic sprays, you know, but I'm almost done with my coffee. Okay, so for lashes, I just go in with the Maybelline New York. I do use the Falsies Lash Lift in waterproof. I'm almost done with mascara, and I don't wear eyeliner like even on a fancy day, but especially not in a day that's like a quick get ready, because I'm really bad at eyeliner because I don't ever wear it. I have really bad, or not bad, but I have sensitive eyes. Everything under the sun makes them water. I have to be really picky with mascaras. Even eyeshadow primers I have to be super careful with, because like they'll make my eyes kind of water and burn. But I used to have a friend who she would always do like cat eye eyeliner, and I would be so fucking envious, because I like legit have not worn eyeliner like seriously since maybe a little bit after high school, like maybe like since my late teens, early 20s. I have tried eyeliner because I want to find one that fits me. Like I use the Makeup by Mario one, like the one that looks like so. It's like just a normal, what is it called? Is it a felt tip as this is? I don't know. It's the Masters Mattes Liquid Liners, super black. They're just liquid eyeliner. Made me cry. Like my whole face on this side just like came off because I was crying so bad from the eyeliner. I don't know if it like bled into my eye, or I don't know. I'm just, maybe I don't know. For whatever reason, it makes my eyes water. And because I haven't used it in so long, I'm like 10 years out of practice. So when I do it, you're just like, what 5-year-old did your eyeliner, you know? So I just skip it all together. I guess with the summer, or not summer, with the winter months coming. Where's my chapstick? Over here. With it getting cold outside, my lips are like really just hating me right now. So I recently discovered these like a couple of months ago, I'd say. It's from e.l.f. It's the Hydrating Core Lip Shine. I have it in Joyful. The packaging is like the color, the inside, it has a little heart in the middle. Can you guys tell? It has a little heart in there, and the heart is like a gloss or like a clear something. You can like feel like the texture is like a little bit different, and it provides like a shine. And then the product around it is like the color. Can you guys tell? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? And it's just a really fun, everyday, like nothing too crazy lipstick or lip balm. But it's so nourishing. It smells good. It's like fruity. I don't know if maybe if it's like grapefruit. It does remind me of grapefruit. It doesn't claim to be grapefruit-y, but it smells like a grapefruit sucker maybe. I don't know. It feels really, really good on the lips. It's not greasy. It's not heavy. Because it is hydrating, it's definitely going to nourish your lips. I feel like I have lip balm or chapstick or something nourishing on, which is what I want. Alright, you guys, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, then let me know down in the comments. I can definitely whip out some more videos like this. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe. That way you can continue to see content just like this one today. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Today is Tuesday, and I do hope that I see you again soon. Bye, you guys. I'm like zoomed in super far or close, right? You're zoomed in super close because I'm wearing like my pajamas. I'm wearing my pajamas. I haven't changed yet.